I am really pissed off, guys. I'm really pained. I'm lost for words. I'm annoyed. I'm pissed off. And here is why. I've been watching the game for a long time, right? And I was not going to do a video tonight, but my brother was like, let's just get this video done. I was not even in a good mood because I'm seeing a lot of things, a lot of absolute border dash on social media, where people are calling out Ronaldo, saying, oh, blah, 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 he cannot carry the team. How long is he going to carry that team for? What has Portugal done for Ronaldo? I'm not a Ronaldo fan, I'm not a Messi fan, but sometimes in life, you just have to pause and look at things from every angle, right? Have you ever noticed that sometimes success, you can be individually successful, but sometimes to go far, you need a collective, to be successful at something. And sometimes success is by association. Yes, the people that you know. For example, I'm going to call names. I watched Davido's I think it was the O2 Arena performance, and his DJ Iku, I think he's just a successful DJ because he's associated with Davido. I do not think he's a brilliant DJ, and here's why. At that level, he was playing a song by notjustok.com. At that level, there is no mistake. And in my head, in my mind, I think that he's only successful because he's associated with Davido. It is the same reason this Portugal team will not go far. Everyone allows Cristiano Ronaldo to carry the team. He is 41, for God's sakes. Guys, if you have 41 cars in this life, it's a lot of cars. If you have 41 wives, it's a lot of problem. If you have 41, anything you have that is 41 is a lot. A 41-year-old man cannot be toiling around the pitch anymore. Now, he needs people to carry him, literally. Bruno Fernandes is the best player in the Premier League. If you think for Declan Rice, you are a problem. He's the best player in the Premier League this season, 21 assists, and he could not even create a good chance. Vitinha and João Neves, boss the midfield through the Champions League, including winning the Champions League final. Where were they? Yeah, João Neves scored a goal, but that's not the typical João Neves. Nobody was running the channels. Everybody was waiting for Ronaldo to still come into the middle of the park and do stuff. It is really, really painful because that man has done too much for football, too much for Portugal for him not to have a World Cup. That's simple. If Ronaldo doesn't win a World Cup, it will be one of the biggest travesty in the history of football. He will be the greatest player to never win a World Cup. Because tell me how a player at 41 is still running that much, doing everything he can, and his team cannot carry him. I've been watching football for a long time. There are some names that when Ronaldo wanted to play, right, when he wanted to start playing, his performances, right, when he was a young Portuguese, was telling the likes of Simão Sabrosa, was telling the likes of Figo that, Oga, you have tried, it is time. This is my own time. There is nobody in that Portuguese team that has said, Ronaldo, you've done well. Thank you so very much. Obrigado. Come and leave. Let me take you. Let me take that. Is he Rafael Leao? Is he Trin?